Powerful Shifts by Joseph Kelly, Chapter 27. Rejuvenation and the 7 Types of Rest. In our fast-paced, modern world, we often equate rest with sleep, believing that a good night's slumber is all we need to recharge our batteries and face the challenges of the day ahead. But rest, my friend, is far more nuanced and multifaceted than simply closing our eyes and drifting off to sleep. It's a holistic practice that encompasses not only our physical bodies but also our minds, our emotions, and our spirits. Just as a balanced diet nourishes our physical health, providing the essential vitamins and minerals our bodies need to thrive, so too does a balanced approach to rest nourish our overall well-being, providing the rejuvenation and restoration we need to flourish in all areas of our lives. This chapter explores the 7 types of rest: physical, mental, emotional, social, sensory, creative, and spiritual, recognizing that true rejuvenation goes beyond mere physical sleep. It's an invitation to discover the diverse ways in which we can replenish our energy, cultivate balance, and nurture our whole being. Our bodies are remarkable instruments, capable of extraordinary feats of strength, endurance, and resilience. We run marathons, climb mountains, give birth, create art, build businesses, and nurture families. Our bodies are the vehicles through which we experience the world, the instruments through which we express ourselves, and the temples that house our spirits. But like any finely tuned instrument, our bodies require regular maintenance, care, and periods of rest to function optimally. Physical rest is the foundation of our well-being, the cornerstone upon which we build our energy, our vitality, and our capacity to thrive in the world. Think of a high-performance race car, its engine roaring with power, its tires gripping the asphalt, its driver pushing it to the limits of its speed and agility. But even the most powerful race car needs to pit stop, to refuel, to change its tires, to undergo maintenance that ensures its continued performance and longevity. Similarly, in the race of life, we need to prioritize physical rest, recognizing that it's not a sign of weakness or laziness, but rather an essential component of a balanced and fulfilling life. When we neglect our physical needs, we compromise our energy levels, our immune function, our cognitive abilities, and our overall well-being. We become like that race car running on fumes, its engine sputtering, its tires worn thin, its performance compromised. Sleep, that precious state of suspended consciousness, is the cornerstone of physical rest. It's a time for our bodies to repair and regenerate, to consolidate memories, to regulate hormones, and to strengthen our immune system. During sleep, our brains engage in a symphony of activity, clearing out toxins, processing emotions, and consolidating learning. Think of your brain as a bustling city, its streets filled with traffic, its buildings humming with activity, its residents going about their daily lives. During the day, this city is in full swing, its energy palpable, its rhythm frenetic. But at night, as the city quiets down, the streets empty and the lights dim, a different kind of activity takes place. Repair crews come out to fix potholes, construction workers build new structures, and sanitation workers clear away debris. Similarly, during sleep, your brain engages in essential maintenance and repair work. It clears out metabolic waste products that accumulate during waking hours, strengthens neural connections, consolidates memories, and regulates hormones that influence mood, appetite, and energy levels. Research has shown that adequate sleep is crucial for physical health, maintaining a healthy weight, regulating blood sugar levels, reducing the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. Sleep also plays a vital role in regulating our appetite hormones, ghrelin and leptin, which influence our feelings of hunger and fullness. When we're sleep-deprived, our ghrelin levels increase, leading to increased appetite and cravings, while our leptin levels decrease, making us feel less satisfied after eating. This hormonal imbalance can contribute to weight gain and an increased risk of obesity-related diseases. Mental health. Reducing stress, anxiety, and depression, improving mood-enhancing cognitive function, and promoting emotional regulation. Sleep deprivation can disrupt the balance of neurotransmitters in the brain, such as serotonin and dopamine, which play a crucial role in regulating our mood, emotions, and cognitive function. This imbalance can lead to increased irritability, anxiety, and even depression. Immune function. Strengthening the immune system, increasing resistance to illness, and promoting faster healing and recovery. During sleep, our bodies produce cytokines, proteins that help to fight infection and inflammation. Sleep deprivation can suppress the production of these cytokines, weakening our immune system and making us more susceptible to illness. Cognitive performance. Enhancing memory, attention, and decision-making abilities, improving creativity and problem-solving skills. Sleep plays a crucial role in consolidating memories, transferring information from short-term to long-term memory, and strengthening neural connections that support learning and cognitive function. Sleep deprivation can impair our ability to focus, to learn new information, to make sound decisions, and to solve problems effectively. Establish a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends, to regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle, known as the circadian rhythm. This internal clock regulates various physiological processes, including sleep-wake cycles, hormone release, and body temperature. By maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, you reinforce your circadian rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Develop a calming bedtime ritual that signals to your body and mind that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. This might involve taking a warm bath, reading a book, listening to calming music, or practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation. Avoid stimulating activities, such as watching TV or using electronic devices, in the hour leading up to bedtime, as the blue light emitted from these devices can interfere with melatonin production, a hormone that regulates sleep. Optimize your sleep environment. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Use blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine to block out distractions and promote restful sleep. Invest in a comfortable mattress and pillows that support your body and promote proper alignment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep, a haven of peace and tranquility that invites relaxation and rest. Avoid caffeine and alcohol before bed. Caffeine and alcohol can interfere with your sleep cycle, making it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep. Caffeine is a stimulant that can stay in your system for several hours, while alcohol, although initially sedating, can disrupt sleep later in the night as it is metabolized. So, avoid consuming these substances in the hours leading up to bedtime. Get regular exercise. Regular physical activity can improve sleep quality, but avoid exercising too close to bedtime, as this can make it difficult to fall asleep due to increased alertness and body temperature. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week, but try to finish your workout a few hours before bedtime. Rule out medical conditions. If you consistently have trouble sleeping, consult a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying medical conditions that may be affecting your sleep, such as sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or thyroid disorders. Chronic stress can significantly interfere with sleep quality. Incorporate stress management techniques into your daily routine, such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, or spending time in nature. Addressing the root causes of your stress can also help to improve your sleep. Eating a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can support healthy sleep patterns. Avoid large meals or sugary snacks before bed, as these can disrupt sleep. Tryptophan, an amino acid found in foods like turkey milk and nuts, can promote sleepiness as it is a precursor to serotonin and melatonin, neurotransmitters that regulate sleep. Staying hydrated is important for overall health, but avoid drinking too much fluid close to bedtime, as this can lead to nighttime bathroom trips that disrupt your sleep. The blue light emitted from electronic devices can interfere with melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. Avoid screen time for at least an hour before bed. Create a technology-free zone in your bedroom to promote relaxation and restful sleep. While sleep is essential for physical rest, it's not the only form of rejuvenation our bodies need. Incorporating other forms of physical rest into your daily routine can help to reduce stress, improve circulation, and enhance your overall well-being. Engage in gentle physical activity such as walking, yoga, swimming, or cycling. These activities can help to improve circulation, reduce muscle tension, and promote relaxation without overexerting your body. Active rest can also help to improve your mood, reduce stress, and enhance your sleep quality. Passive rest. Allow your body to completely relax by lying down, taking a warm bath, or receiving a massage. These activities can help to reduce stress, relieve muscle tension, and promote a sense of calm and well-being. Passive rest allows your body to fully recover from physical exertion and can be particularly beneficial after a strenuous workout or a long day of physical activity. Restorative breaks. Throughout the day, take short breaks to stretch, move your body, and rest your eyes. These micro breaks can help to prevent fatigue, improve focus, and enhance productivity. Even a few minutes of stretching or walking around can make a significant difference in your energy levels and mental clarity. If you're experiencing physical exhaustion, it's important to prioritize rest and self-care. Here are some additional strategies to help you manage physical fatigue. Prioritize sleep. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. If you're consistently tired, consider increasing your sleep time by 30 minutes to an hour each night. Track your sleep patterns using a sleep tracker or journal to identify any patterns or disruptions that may be affecting your sleep quality. Nourish your body. Eat a balanced diet that provides your body with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. Stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Avoid processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive caffeine, which can deplete your energy and disrupt your sleep. Manage stress. Chronic stress can contribute to physical exhaustion. Explore stress management techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, spending time in nature, or engaging in hobbies and activities that you enjoy. Addressing the root causes of your stress can also help to improve your energy levels and overall well-being. Listen to your body. Pay attention to your body's signals and honor its need for rest. If you're feeling tired, take a break. If you're feeling overwhelmed, step away from your work and engage in a relaxing activity. Don't push yourself beyond your limits, and allow yourself the time and space you need to recharge. Seek support. If you're struggling with persistent fatigue, consult a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying medical conditions. They can help you to identify any potential causes of your fatigue and recommend appropriate treatment options. By prioritizing physical rest, by honoring your body's needs, and by incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can cultivate a foundation of well-being that supports your energy levels, your resilience, and your capacity to thrive in all areas of your life. Our minds are magnificent instruments capable of incredible feats of creativity, problem-solving, and innovation. They allow us to navigate the complexities of our world, to connect with others, to learn, to grow, and to express ourselves in countless ways. Yet in our modern world, our minds are often overworked, overstimulated, and overwhelmed by the constant barrage of information, demands, and distractions that bombard us from all directions. Think of your mind as a stage, a vibrant and dynamic space where thoughts, emotions, and ideas perform their intricate dance. Throughout the day, this stage is abuzz with activity, a whirlwind of rehearsals, performances, and costume changes. The spotlight shifts from one thought to the next, the music crescendos and fades, the actors come and go, leaving behind a trail of lingering emotions and unresolved narratives. But even the most talented performers need a break, a chance to step off the stage, to rest their weary minds, to recharge their creative energies, and to prepare for the next act. Mental rest, my friend, is that intermission, that quiet sanctuary where your mind can finally let down its guard, release the tensions of the day, and reconnect with its innate wisdom and stillness. It's about creating space for your mind to breathe, to declutter, to recharge, and to reconnect with its innate creativity. It's about giving your mind the downtime it needs to process information, to consolidate learning, and to generate new ideas. Just as a musician needs silence between the notes to create a beautiful melody, so too does your mind need periods of quietude to compose the symphony of your life. In our always-on, hyper-connected world, we've become accustomed to a state of perpetual mental activity. We pride ourselves on our ability to multitask, to juggle numerous responsibilities, to process information at lightning speed. But this constant mental stimulation, this relentless mental juggling act can take a toll on our well-being, leading to reduced cognitive function. Our ability to focus, to concentrate, to learn new information, and to make sound decisions can be significantly impaired by mental fatigue. We may find it difficult to remember things, to solve problems, or to think creatively. It's like trying to drive a car with a foggy windshield. Your vision is blurred, your reaction time is slowed, and your ability to navigate safely is compromised. Increased stress and anxiety. Constant mental stimulation can trigger the release of stress hormones, such as cortisol and adrenaline, which can lead to anxiety, irritability, and difficulty sleeping. This chronic stress can also weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to illness. It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with worries and anxieties. The weight of those burdens can weigh you down, making it difficult to move forward with ease and grace. Emotional exhaustion. When our minds are constantly bombarded with information and demands, we can become emotionally drained, leading to feelings of overwhelm, burnout, and a diminished capacity for empathy and compassion. It's like trying to run a marathon without ever stopping to rest or refuel. Your energy reserves become depleted, your muscles ache, and your spirit wanes. Impaired creativity. Creativity often flourishes in moments of quiet contemplation, when we allow our minds to wander, to make new connections, and to explore possibilities. Constant mental stimulation can stifle our creativity, preventing us from accessing those deeper levels of thought and imagination. It's like trying to paint a masterpiece in a crowded and noisy room. The distractions and interruptions prevent you from fully immersing yourself in the creative process and expressing your unique vision. Sleep disturbances. Mental hyperactivity can interfere with our sleep, making it difficult to fall asleep, to stay asleep, and to achieve restful, restorative sleep. This can lead to further fatigue, cognitive impairment, and emotional dysregulation. It's like trying to fall asleep in a room with the lights on and the television blaring. The constant stimulation prevents your mind from quieting down and your body from relaxing into sleep. Decision fatigue. When we're constantly making decisions big and small, our mental energy reserves can become depleted, leading to decision fatigue. This can manifest as difficulty concentrating, making impulsive choices, or feeling overwhelmed by even simple decisions. It's like trying to make a series of important decisions on an empty stomach. Your judgment is clouded, your willpower is weakened, and your ability to make sound choices is compromised. Reduced self-awareness. When our minds are constantly racing, it can be difficult to tune in to our inner world, to our emotions, our needs, and our intuition. This reduced self-awareness can lead to a disconnect from our authentic selves, making it harder to make choices that align with our values and aspirations. It's like trying to navigate a maze without a map. You may wander aimlessly, feeling lost and disoriented. Mindfulness practices. Cultivate a mindful awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. Notice when your mind is racing, when you're feeling overwhelmed, or when you're clinging to worries or anxieties. Gently redirect your attention to the present moment, to your breath, to the sensations of your body. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, body scans, and mindful breathing exercises, can help you to calm your mind, reduce mental clutter, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. These practices train your attention to focus on the present moment, allowing you to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, creating space for greater clarity and calmness. Meditation. Meditation is a powerful practice for quieting the mind, cultivating focus, and reducing stress. Find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably, close your eyes, and bring your attention to your breath. Observe the sensations of your breath as it flows in and out of your body, noticing the rise and fall of your abdomen, the coolness of the air as you inhale, the warmth as you exhale. When your mind wanders, gently redirect your attention back to your breath without judgment. There are many different types of meditation, so experiment to find a style that resonates with you. Guided meditations, loving kindness meditations, and mindfulness meditations are all excellent options for cultivating mental rest. Spending time in nature. Nature has a calming and restorative effect on the mind. Take a walk in the park, hike in the woods, or simply sit under a tree and observe the beauty around you. The sights, sounds, and smells of nature can help to soothe your senses, reduce stress, and quiet your mind. Research has shown that spending time in nature can reduce levels of cortisol, a stress hormone, and increase levels of dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters associated with pleasure and well-being. Even a short walk in nature can help to clear your mind, reduce mental fatigue, and enhance your creativity. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can be a cathartic way to release mental clutter and process emotions. Journaling can also help you to identify patterns in your thinking, to gain insights into your challenges, and to develop strategies for managing stress and cultivating greater mental clarity. It's like having a conversation with yourself, a safe space to explore your inner world, to express your emotions, and to gain a deeper understanding of your thoughts and feelings. Creative expression. Engage in creative activities that allow you to express yourself and tap into your imagination. This might involve painting, writing, playing music, dancing, or any other activity that sparks your creativity. Creative expression can be a powerful way to release tension, process emotions, and cultivate a sense of joy and fulfillment. It allows you to tap into a different part of your brain to engage your imagination and to express yourself in a way that words cannot always capture. Reading. Reading can be a relaxing and engaging way to escape from the demands of daily life and immerse yourself in another world. Choose books that inspire you, educate you, or simply provide a welcome distraction from your worries and anxieties. Reading can also help to expand your knowledge, stimulate your imagination, and enhance your cognitive function. It's a form of mental escapism that can transport you to different worlds, introduce you to new ideas, and provide a welcome respite from the constant demands of your own thoughts. Deep breathing exercises can help to calm your nervous system, reduce stress, and promote relaxation. Practice deep breathing techniques throughout the day, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. One simple technique is to inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, allowing your abdomen to expand, and exhale slowly and completely through your mouth. Deep breathing can help to slow your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and reduce muscle tension, creating a sense of calm and well-being. Progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves systematically tensing and relaxing different muscle groups in your body. Start with your toes, tensing the muscles for a few seconds, and then releasing the tension. Work your way up your body, tensing and relaxing each muscle group in turn. Progressive muscle relaxation can help to release physical tension, reduce stress, and promote a sense of calm and relaxation. It can also help you to become more aware of the sensations in your body, which can be helpful in identifying and managing stress. Yoga and Tai Chi. These gentle forms of exercise combine movement, breathwork, and mindfulness to promote physical and mental well-being. Yoga and Tai Chi can help to reduce stress, improve flexibility, and cultivate a sense of balance and harmony in both body and mind. These practices can also help you to connect with your body, to release tension, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace and tranquility. Connecting with loved ones, sharing laughter, and engaging in meaningful conversations can be a restorative and rejuvenating experience. Social connection can help to reduce stress, boost mood, and foster a sense of belonging and support. Make time for the people who matter most to you, nurture your relationships, and create space for shared experiences and meaningful connections. Listening to calming music can soothe your senses, reduce anxiety, and promote relaxation. Choose music that resonates with you and creates a peaceful atmosphere. Classical music, nature sounds, and ambient music can be particularly effective in promoting mental rest and relaxation. Music can have a profound impact on our emotions and our state of mind, so choose music that uplifts you, calms you, and helps you to disconnect from the stresses of the day. Certain scents, such as lavender, chamomile, and sandalwood, can have a calming and relaxing effect on the mind and body. Use essential oils in a diffuser, light scented candles, or add a few drops of essential oil to your bathwater to create a soothing and restorative atmosphere. Aromatherapy can help to create a sense of calm and tranquility in your environment, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. Limit screen time. The constant stimulation of electronic devices can contribute to mental fatigue and stress. Set boundaries around your technology use, create technology-free zones in your home, and dedicate specific times of day to disconnect from your devices and engage in activities that promote mental rest and relaxation. Excessive screen time can disrupt your sleep, impair your cognitive function, and contribute to feelings of anxiety and overwhelm. Prioritize sleep. Adequate sleep is essential for mental rest and rejuvenation. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, ensure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid caffeine or alcohol before bed. Sleep deprivation can have a significant impact on your mental health, leading to increased stress, anxiety, and difficulty concentrating. Seek professional support. If you're struggling with chronic stress, anxiety, or other mental health challenges, don't hesitate to seek professional support from a therapist or counselor. They can provide you with tools and strategies for managing your mental health and cultivating greater well-being. A therapist can help you to identify the root causes of your stress and anxiety, develop coping mechanisms, and create a personalized plan for achieving greater mental and emotional well-being. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you can create a sanctuary of stillness amidst the busyness of your world, cultivating mental clarity, reducing stress, and enhancing your overall well-being. Remember, my friend, mental rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity for a balanced and fulfilling life. So, give your mind the gift of quietude, the nourishment of stillness, and the space to breathe, to dream, and to reconnect with its innate wisdom and creativity. Our emotions, those vibrant hues that color the canvas of our lives, are powerful forces, shaping our experiences, guiding our actions, and connecting us to the depths of our humanity. They are the language of our souls, the whispers of our hearts, the compass that guides us through the labyrinth of life. Joy, sorrow, anger, fear, love, gratitude, these emotions, and countless others, weave the intricate tapestry of our human experience, adding depth, complexity, and richness to our journey. Yet, in our fast-paced, achievement-oriented world, we often neglect our emotional well-being, pushing our feelings aside, suppressing our vulnerabilities, and prioritizing the demands of our external world over the needs of our inner landscape. We become like a pressure cooker, our emotions simmering beneath the surface, building intensity, threatening to erupt if not given the space and attention they deserve. We may wear a mask of stoicism, pretending that we're not affected by the challenges and stressors of life, but beneath that mask, our emotions are swirling, creating a dissonance between our inner and outer worlds. Emotional rest, my friend, is the antidote to this emotional pressure, a sanctuary where you can tend to the tender landscape of your heart, where you can process your feelings, release emotional baggage, and cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and resilience. It's about creating space for your emotions to breathe, to be acknowledged, to be honored, and to ultimately guide you towards a life of greater authenticity and fulfillment. Think of a skilled gardener tending to their flower beds, carefully pruning away dead leaves, weeding out invasive plants, and nurturing the delicate blooms. Emotional rest is like that gardening, a process of tending to the garden of your heart, of cultivating emotional resilience, of creating a fertile ground for growth and transformation. Emotional awareness is the foundation of emotional rest. It's about developing the capacity to recognize, understand, and accept your emotions without judgment. It's about tuning into the subtle whispers of your heart, the nuances of your feelings, the messages that your emotions are trying to convey. It's about recognizing that your emotions are not your enemy. They are your allies, your guides, your teachers. Think of a skilled navigator reading the currents and winds, the subtle shifts in the weather patterns, to chart a safe and successful course. Emotional awareness is like that navigation, a process of attuning yourself to the inner landscape of your emotions, recognizing the subtle shifts in your mood, the triggers that evoke strong reactions, the patterns that shape your emotional responses. It's about understanding the language of your emotions, deciphering the messages they convey, and using that knowledge to navigate your life with greater clarity and purpose. Emotional regulation, on the other hand, is the ability to manage your emotions effectively, to respond to challenging situations with resilience and grace, and to express your feelings in healthy and constructive ways. It's about finding the balance between suppressing your emotions and being overwhelmed by them, creating a space where you can acknowledge, process, and express your feelings in a way that supports your well-being and your relationships. Think of a skilled surfer riding a wave, their body balanced, their movements fluid, their mind attuned to the rhythm of the ocean. Emotional regulation is like that surfing, a process of navigating the waves of your emotions, of finding the balance between riding the wave and being tossed around by it, of harnessing the energy of your emotions to propel you forward on your journey. When we neglect our emotional well-being, When we suppress our feelings, when we avoid processing our emotional experiences, we can create a backlog of emotional baggage, a burden that weighs us down, that saps our energy, and that can manifest in a variety of ways. Physical health problems, chronic stress, anxiety, and suppressed emotions can contribute to a range of physical health problems, including headaches, digestive issues, weakened immune function, and even chronic diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. Research has shown that people who suppress their emotions are more likely to experience physical symptoms such as muscle tension, back pain, and gastrointestinal distress. This is because unexpressed emotions can manifest as physical tension and stress, leading to a variety of physical ailments. Mental health challenges. Emotional neglect can increase our vulnerability to anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. It can also lead to difficulty concentrating, making decisions, and maintaining healthy relationships. When we don't allow ourselves to feel and process our emotions, they can become bottled up, leading to a sense of overwhelm, emotional instability, and difficulty coping with stress. Burnout and exhaustion. When we're constantly suppressing or avoiding our emotions, it can lead to emotional exhaustion, a state of depletion that can manifest as fatigue, irritability, and a diminished sense of joy and fulfillment. Emotional exhaustion can also impair our cognitive function, making it difficult to concentrate. Unexpressed emotions can create tension, resentment, and conflict in our relationships. When we're not able to communicate our feelings effectively, it can lead to misunderstandings, misinterpretations, and a breakdown in communication. This can lead to strained relationships, feelings of isolation, and difficulty forming and maintaining healthy connections with others. Emotional baggage can cloud our thinking, stifle our creativity, and hinder our productivity. When we're preoccupied with unresolved emotions, it can be difficult to focus on tasks, to generate new ideas, or to fully engage in our work. Our emotional state can have a significant impact on our cognitive abilities, our motivation, and our overall performance. Emotional neglect can also lead to difficulties with self-regulation, including impulsive behaviors, difficulty managing anger, and a tendency to engage in self-sabotaging behaviors. When we're not in touch with our emotions, we may be more likely to react impulsively, to make decisions based on fleeting emotions rather than thoughtful consideration, and to engage in behaviors that ultimately harm our well-being. Suppressing our emotions can also contribute to low self-esteem, as it can lead to a sense of shame, self-criticism, and a belief that our feelings are not valid or important. This can create a negative self-image and a tendency to doubt our own worth and capabilities. Emotional neglect can make it difficult to form and maintain intimate relationships. When we're not comfortable expressing our emotions, it can create a barrier to vulnerability and intimacy, making it challenging to connect with others on a deeper level. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can be a powerful way to process emotions, gain insights into your emotional patterns, and release emotional baggage. Journaling provides a safe space to explore your inner world, to express your vulnerabilities, and to cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself. It can also help you to identify triggers, to track your emotional responses, and to develop strategies for managing challenging emotions. Engage in creative activities that allow you to express your emotions in a non-judgmental and cathartic way. This might involve painting, writing poetry or music, dancing, sculpting, playing music, singing, acting, or any other form of creative expression that resonates with you. Creative expression can help you to tap into your emotions, to release pent-up feelings, and to transform emotional energy into something beautiful and meaningful. Cultivate a mindful awareness of your emotions as they arise. Notice the sensations in your body, the thoughts that accompany your feelings, and the triggers that evoke strong emotional responses. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, can help you to create space between your emotions and your reactions, allowing you to respond to challenging situations with greater equanimity and resilience. Mindfulness can also help you to develop a more compassionate and accepting relationship with your emotions, recognizing them as valuable messengers rather than something to be feared or avoided. Learn and practice emotional regulation techniques such as deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, and cognitive restructuring. These techniques can help you to manage your emotional responses, to reduce stress and anxiety, and to cultivate a greater sense of calm and well-being. Deep breathing exercises can help to calm your nervous system, while progressive muscle relaxation can help to release physical tension. Cognitive restructuring involves identifying and challenging negative thoughts that contribute to emotional distress, replacing them with more balanced and realistic thoughts. Talk to trusted friends, family members, or a therapist about your emotions. Sharing your feelings with others can help you to process your experiences, gain new perspectives, and receive support and encouragement. Connecting with others on an emotional level can also foster a sense of belonging, intimacy, and shared humanity. Sometimes simply talking about your feelings can help to release pent-up emotions and gain a fresh perspective. Learn to set healthy boundaries in your relationships and your work life. This involves communicating your needs clearly, saying no to requests that drain your energy or compromise your emotional well-being, and prioritizing activities that nourish your soul and support your emotional health. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect, a way of protecting your emotional energy and ensuring that your needs are met. Treat yourself with kindness, understanding, and forgiveness, especially when you're struggling with difficult emotions. Recognize that everyone experiences a range of emotions, including sadness, anger, and fear. Instead of judging yourself for your feelings, offer yourself compassion, acceptance, and support. Talk to yourself as you would talk to a dear friend who is going through a difficult time. Make time for activities that bring you joy, laughter, and a sense of connection to yourself and your passions. This might involve spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, listening to music, dancing, or simply spending time with loved ones. Engaging in joyful activities can help to lift your spirits, reduce stress, and cultivate a sense of emotional well-being. Take time each day to appreciate the good in your life, the blessings you have received, and the people you love. Gratitude can shift your perspective from lack to abundance, from negativity to appreciation, and can help you to cultivate a more positive and resilient emotional state. Focusing on what you are grateful for can help to shift your attention away from negative emotions and towards a greater appreciation for the good in your life. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. This might involve taking a relaxing bath, reading a good book, spending time in nature, getting a massage, or pursuing any activity that nourishes your soul and promotes emotional well-being. Prioritizing self-care is an act of self-love, a way of honoring your needs and replenishing your emotional reserves. Pay attention to the situations, people, or events that tend to trigger strong emotional responses in you. Once you're aware of your triggers, you can develop strategies for managing them, such as avoiding those situations if possible, practicing mindfulness techniques to stay grounded in the present moment, or using cognitive restructuring to challenge negative thoughts and beliefs that contribute to your emotional reactions. Expand your emotional vocabulary and learn to identify and label your emotions with greater precision. This can help you to communicate your feelings more effectively, to understand your emotional patterns, and to develop more effective strategies for managing your emotions. Learn to express your needs and boundaries in a clear, respectful, and assertive manner. Assertiveness involves communicating your thoughts and feelings honestly and directly, while also respecting the rights and feelings of others. It's about finding the balance between passivity and aggression, allowing you to express your emotions in a healthy and constructive way. If you're struggling with managing your emotions, processing past traumas, or navigating challenging relationships, don't hesitate to seek professional support from a therapist or counselor. They can provide you with tools and strategies for cultivating emotional resilience, healing from past wounds, and creating healthier patterns in your relationships. By cultivating emotional awareness, practicing emotional regulation techniques, and incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can create a sanctuary for your emotions, a space where you can process your feelings, release emotional baggage, and cultivate a deeper sense of resilience, self-awareness, and inner peace. We are social creatures, my friend, wired for connection, belonging, and the intricate dance of human interaction. Our relationships nourish us, challenge us, support us, and shape the very fabric of our lives. From the intimate bonds of family and close friends to the broader connections we forge in our communities and workplaces, our social interactions provide a vibrant mosaic of experiences, each interaction contributing to the rich and complex symphony of our lives. Yet just as a garden needs both sunlight and rain to flourish, so too do we need a balance of social engagement and solitude to thrive. Social rest, that often overlooked aspect of well-being, is about recognizing the energy dynamics of social interaction and creating space for rejuvenation and renewal. It's about honoring our introverted and extroverted tendencies, setting healthy boundaries, and prioritizing connections that nourish our souls and align with our values. Imagine a bustling city, its streets teeming with life, its energy palpable, its symphony of sounds and sights a testament to the vibrant pulse of human connection. Social interaction can be like that city, a stimulating and enriching experience, full of opportunities for connection, learning, and growth. But just as a bustling city can become overwhelming, draining our energy and scattering our focus, so too can excessive social interaction leave us feeling depleted, frazzled, and in need of respite. Social rest is like retreating from the city's clamor to a quiet mountain cabin, a sanctuary of peace and tranquility where we can recharge our batteries, reconnect with ourselves, and cultivate a deeper sense of inner harmony. It's about finding the balance between the invigorating energy of social engagement and the restorative power of solitude, creating a rhythm that honors our individual needs and supports our overall well-being. Social interaction, while often rewarding and fulfilling, can also be taxing on our energy reserves. Different types of social interactions can have varying impacts on our energy levels, depending on a multitude of factors. Interactions with close friends and loved ones where we feel safe, supported, and understood can be energizing and uplifting. These relationships provide a sense of belonging, a safe haven where we can be ourselves, where our vulnerabilities are embraced, and where our spirits are nourished. However, interactions with people who drain our energy, who are critical, judgmental, or demanding, can leave us feeling depleted and exhausted. Large social gatherings, where we're surrounded by many people and bombarded with stimuli, can be particularly draining for introverts, who often need more time alone to recharge. These environments can feel overwhelming, overstimulating, and require a significant expenditure of energy to navigate the social dynamics, the conversations, and the constant influx of sensory input. Smaller, more intimate gatherings, on the other hand, can be more energizing, allowing for deeper connection and meaningful conversations. When we're already feeling tired or stressed, social interaction can be more taxing, requiring extra effort to engage and maintain our composure. It's like trying to run a marathon when you're already exhausted. Your body and mind will struggle to keep up, and you'll likely feel depleted afterward. It's important to be mindful of our own energy levels and to prioritize social interactions when we feel rested and recharged. Our social needs vary depending on our personality, our upbringing, and our current life circumstances. Some people thrive on social interaction, drawing energy and inspiration from their connections with others. These individuals, often referred to as extroverts, may feel energized and revitalized after spending time with friends or engaging in social activities. Others, often referred to as introverts, need more time alone to recharge, finding social interaction, while enjoyable, to be somewhat draining. Some social interactions are more emotionally charged than others. Conversations that involve deep emotions such as grief, anger, or conflict can be particularly draining, requiring us to expend significant emotional energy to navigate the complexities of the interaction. It's important to be mindful of the emotional intensity of our social interactions and to create space for emotional processing and recovery afterward. Social situations that involve a high degree of social pressure, such as meeting new people, giving a presentation, or attending a formal event, can also be draining, as we may feel the need to present a certain image or to conform to social expectations. It's important to recognize these situations and to allow ourselves time to decompress and recharge afterward. Honor your introverted or extroverted tendencies. Recognize whether you tend to be more introverted or extroverted. Introverts typically gain energy from solitude and quiet reflection, finding solace in their own company, while extroverts gain energy from social interaction and external stimulation, thriving in the company of others. Honor your natural tendencies by creating a balance between social engagement and solitude that supports your energy levels and well-being. Learn to say no to social commitments that drain your energy or compromise your need for solitude. Prioritize social interactions that feel nourishing, supportive, and aligned with your values. Communicate your boundaries clearly and respectfully, explaining your need for downtime without guilt or apology. This might involve declining invitations to events that you don't feel energized by, limiting your time on social media, or setting aside specific times for solitude and self-reflection. Cultivate relationships with people who uplift you, inspire you, and support your growth. Prioritize spending time with those who make you feel seen, heard, and valued. Nurture these relationships with intention, creating space for meaningful conversations, shared experiences, and mutual support. These relationships are the anchors in our lives, the people who provide us with a sense of belonging, love, and support. Just as you schedule time for social engagements, make sure to schedule dedicated time for solitude and self-reflection. This might involve blocking out time in your calendar for quiet contemplation, meditation, journaling, or simply spending time alone in nature. Treat these solitude periods as non-negotiable appointments with yourself, commitments to your well-being that are just as important as any other obligation. Designate a space in your home where you can retreat for solitude and rejuvenation. This might be a cozy reading nook, a meditation corner, a quiet room where you can pursue your hobbies, or simply a comfortable chair where you can relax and unwind. Make this space your own, filling it with objects that inspire you, calming colors, and soft textures. This sanctuary can become your haven, a place where you can escape from the demands of the external world and reconnect with your inner self. Social media can be a valuable tool for connecting with others, but it can also be a source of distraction, comparison, and FOMO, fear of missing out. Practice mindful social media use by setting boundaries, limiting your time on social media platforms, and choosing to follow accounts that inspire you and uplift your spirits. Be mindful of the content you consume and the impact it has on your emotional well-being. When you engage in social interactions, practice active listening, truly paying attention to what others are saying, asking clarifying questions, and reflecting back their thoughts and feelings. Active listening deepens connection, fosters understanding, and allows you to engage in more meaningful and fulfilling conversations. It also demonstrates respect for the other person and creates a space for genuine connection and empathy. Develop your communication skills, learning to express your thoughts and feelings clearly, honestly, and respectfully. Effective communication can help to prevent misunderstandings, resolve conflicts, and build stronger relationships. It involves not only expressing yourself clearly, but also listening attentively to others, seeking to understand their perspectives, and finding common ground. Cultivate empathy and compassion for yourself and others. Recognize that everyone has their own struggles, their own insecurities, and their own unique ways of experiencing the world. Approach social interactions with kindness, understanding, and a willingness to see things from different perspectives. Empathy and compassion are the cornerstones of healthy relationships, allowing us to connect with others on a deeper level, to understand their needs and feelings, and to offer support and encouragement. Seek out opportunities to connect with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives. Embracing diversity can broaden your horizons, challenge your assumptions, and enrich your life in countless ways. It can also help you to develop a greater appreciation for the richness and complexity of the human experience. Even if you identify as an extrovert, it's important to nurture your introverted side. Make time for quiet reflection, introspection, and solitude. Engage in activities that allow you to recharge your batteries and connect with your inner world. This might involve spending time in nature, reading, writing, meditating, or simply enjoying quiet moments of contemplation. After engaging in social activities, especially those that are particularly stimulating or demanding, make sure to schedule some downtime to recharge your batteries. This might involve taking a relaxing bath, reading a book, listening to calming music, or simply spending some time alone in quiet contemplation. Recognize that social interaction, even when enjoyable, can be draining, and honor your need for recovery and rejuvenation. Pay attention to your energy levels and recognize your social limits. Don't feel obligated to attend every social event or to engage in every conversation. It's okay to say no sometimes, to prioritize your own needs, and to create space for the solitude and rejuvenation that you need to thrive. Take time each day to appreciate the people in your life, the connections you have, and the support you receive. Gratitude can help you to focus on the positive aspects of your relationships, to appreciate the richness and diversity of your social connections, and to cultivate a deeper sense of belonging and connection. Expressing gratitude to others can also strengthen your relationships and foster a sense of mutual appreciation. Make time for deep and meaningful conversations with people you trust. Share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences with those who will listen with empathy and understanding. Meaningful conversations can provide a sense of connection, validation, and support, nourishing your soul and enriching your life. When you're interacting with others, be fully present in the moment. Put aside distractions, listen attentively, and engage with genuine curiosity and interest. The art of presence can deepen your connections with others, enhance your communication skills, and create more meaningful and fulfilling interactions. If you use social media, be mindful of the content you share and the impact it has on yourself and others. Use social media to connect with people who inspire you, to share positive messages, and to contribute to a sense of community and support. Avoid comparing yourself to others or engaging in negative self-talk on social media. If you're struggling with social anxiety, loneliness, or difficulty forming and maintaining healthy relationships, don't hesitate to seek professional support from a therapist or counselor. They can provide you with tools and strategies for navigating social challenges, building stronger relationships, and cultivating greater social well-being. By cultivating social rest, by honoring your need for both connection and solitude, and by incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can create a harmonious balance in your social interactions, nurture your relationships, and cultivate a deeper sense of well-being and fulfillment. Our senses, those magnificent gateways to the world around us, are constantly bombarded with stimuli: the vibrant hues of a sunset, the cacophony of a bustling city street, the tantalizing aroma of freshly baked bread, the gentle caress of a summer breeze. These sensory experiences enrich our lives, inform our perceptions, and evoke a symphony of emotions, from the quiet joy of listening to raindrops to the exhilarating thrill of a roller coaster ride. Yet, in our modern world, where technology reigns supreme and stimulation is omnipresent, our senses are often overloaded, bombarded with a relentless barrage of input that can leave us feeling frazzled, overwhelmed, and depleted. The constant flickering of screens, the incessant buzzing of notifications, the cacophony of traffic, the artificial lights that pierce the night, all these contribute to a state of sensory overload that can disrupt our nervous systems, impair our cognitive function, and diminish our overall well-being. Sensory rest, my friend, is the antidote to this sensory overload, a sanctuary of stillness amidst the cacophony of our modern world. It's about creating space for your senses to recalibrate, to rejuvenate, and to reconnect with the subtle nuances of your inner and outer landscapes. It's about finding respite from the relentless stimulation, allowing your nervous system to settle, and cultivating a deeper sense of peace and tranquility. Think of a tranquil forest, its canopy of leaves filtering the sunlight, its gentle breeze whispering through the trees, its earthy aroma calming your senses. Sensory rest is like stepping into that forest, leaving behind the clamor of the city, the glare of screens, the incessant demands on your attention. It's about finding a haven of peace where your senses can recalibrate, where your nervous system can unwind, and where your spirit can find solace. Our nervous systems are intricate networks of nerves and cells that transmit information throughout our bodies, allowing us to perceive, respond to, and interact with the world around us. When we're exposed to excessive sensory stimulation, our nervous systems can become overloaded, leading to a cascade of physiological and psychological effects. Sensory overload can trigger the release of stress hormones, such as cortisol and adrenaline, which can lead to feelings of anxiety, irritability, and overwhelm. This chronic stress can also weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to illness. Excessive sensory stimulation can impair our cognitive function, making it difficult to concentrate, to process information, to make decisions, and to solve problems. Our attention becomes fragmented, our working memory overloaded, and our ability to think clearly compromised. Sensory overload can also disrupt our emotional balance, leading to increased irritability, mood swings, and difficulty managing our emotions. We may feel more easily overwhelmed, frustrated, or agitated. Sensory overload can manifest physically as headaches, muscle tension, fatigue, digestive issues, and sleep disturbances. Our bodies, bombarded with excessive stimuli, can struggle to maintain a state of equilibrium, leading to a range of physical discomforts. Sensory overload can also lead to behavioral changes, such as increased irritability, restlessness, difficulty focusing, and social withdrawal. We may find it harder to engage in social interactions, to participate in activities we normally enjoy, or to simply relax. Transform your home into a sanctuary of peace and tranquility. Declutter your space, minimize visual distractions, and choose calming colors and soft textures. Incorporate natural elements such as plants, flowers, and natural light to create a soothing and restorative atmosphere. Consider using aromatherapy diffusers or scented candles with calming scents like lavender, chamomile, or sandalwood to create a relaxing olfactory environment. Pay attention to the sounds in your environment and minimize unnecessary noise. Use noise-canceling headphones or earplugs to block out distractions when needed. Create a playlist of calming music, nature sounds, or white noise to create a soothing auditory backdrop for relaxation and focus. Reduce visual clutter in your home and workspace. Organize your belongings, minimize decorations, and choose calming colors for your walls and furniture. Take breaks from screens throughout the day, especially before bedtime, to reduce eye strain and promote restful sleep. Consider using blue light filters on your electronic devices to minimize the disruptive effects of blue light on your sleep cycle. Choose clothing and bedding made from soft, natural fabrics that feel comfortable against your skin. Incorporate tactile elements into your environment, such as soft blankets, plush rugs, and comfortable furniture. Engage in activities that provide tactile stimulation, such as gardening, knitting, or playing with clay. Savor mindful meals. Pay attention to the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food as you eat. Savor each bite, appreciating the nourishment and pleasure that food provides. Avoid eating in front of screens or while multitasking, as this can lead to mindless eating and a disconnect from your sensory experience. Spend time in nature. Immerse yourself in the sights, sounds, and smells of the natural world. Take a walk in the park, hike in the woods, or simply sit under a tree and observe the beauty around you. Nature provides a rich tapestry of sensory experiences that can soothe your nervous system, reduce stress, and promote a sense of peace and well-being. Practice mindfulness. Cultivate a mindful awareness of your sensory experiences. Pay attention to the sensations of your body, the sounds around you, the sights that capture your attention. Notice how different sensory experiences make you feel, and cultivate an appreciation for the subtle nuances of your sensory world. Engage in relaxing activities. Incorporate activities into your routine that promote relaxation and sensory rejuvenation, such as taking a warm bath, listening to calming music, practicing yoga or meditation, or receiving a massage. These activities can help to soothe your senses, reduce stress, and promote a sense of calm and well-being. Limit caffeine and alcohol. Caffeine and alcohol can both stimulate your nervous system and contribute to sensory overload. Limit your intake of these substances, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. Create a technology-free zone. Designate specific times of day or areas in your home where technology is off limits. This allows you to disconnect from the constant stimulation of screens and notifications, creating space for quiet reflection, relaxation, and connection with your inner world. Practice digital minimalism. Evaluate your relationship with technology and consider adopting a digital minimalist approach. This involves consciously choosing to use technology in ways that support your well-being and your goals, rather than allowing it to dictate your time and attention. Take regular breaks from screens. Even if you can't completely eliminate screens from your life, make sure to take regular breaks throughout the day to rest your eyes, reduce mental fatigue, and allow your nervous system to recalibrate. The 20-20-20 rule is a helpful guideline. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Prioritize sleep. Adequate sleep is essential for restoring your nervous system and reducing sensory overload. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, ensure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool, and avoid screen time for at least an hour before bed. If you're struggling with sensory overload, anxiety, or other mental health challenges, don't hesitate to seek professional support from a therapist or counselor. They can provide you with tools and strategies for managing your sensory sensitivities, reducing stress, and cultivating greater well-being. By cultivating sensory rest, by creating a calming environment, and by incorporating these strategies into your daily life, you can reduce the impact of sensory overload, nurture your nervous system, and create a sanctuary of peace and tranquility amidst the clamor of our modern world. Remember, my friends, sensory rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity for a balanced and fulfilling life. So, give your senses the gift of quietude, the nourishment of stillness, and the space to recalibrate, to rejuvenate, and to reconnect with the subtle beauty of your inner and outer worlds. Creative rest, nurturing the wellspring of inspiration. In our productivity-obsessed culture, we often equate rest with inactivity, with simply doing nothing. But true rest, my friend, goes far beyond the physical act of sleeping or relaxing. It encompasses a multitude of dimensions, each essential for nourishing our whole being and allowing us to thrive in all areas of our lives. One of these often overlooked dimensions is creative rest, a form of rejuvenation that specifically nourishes our creative spirit, that wellspring of imagination, innovation, and inspiration that resides within each of us. It's about recognizing that our creative energies, like the fertile soil of a garden, need to be replenished, nurtured, and allowed to lie fallow periodically in order to yield their bountiful harvest. We live in a world that glorifies busyness, that equates our worth with our productivity, that celebrates the always-on mentality. We're constantly bombarded with messages urging us to do more, be more, achieve more. In this relentless pursuit of productivity, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that our creative energies are inexhaustible, that we can constantly tap into this wellspring without ever allowing it to replenish itself. We push ourselves to generate ideas, to produce, to create, often neglecting the essential need for creative rest, for those periods of fallowness that allow our imaginations to regenerate, our inspiration to be renewed, and our creative energies to flow freely. But just as a farmer knows that the soil must be allowed to rest between plantings to maintain its fertility, so too must we recognize that our creative energies need periods of replenishment, of rejuvenation, of reconnection with the source of our inspiration. Creative rest is not about idleness or inactivity. It's an active process of rejuvenation, a time for our minds to wander, to explore, to play, and to reconnect with the source of our creative spark. It's about stepping away from the demands of production, from the pressure to perform, and allowing our imaginations to roam freely, to explore new landscapes, to discover hidden pathways, and to unearth the treasures that lie dormant within. Think of a musician taking a break from their instrument, venturing out into the world to listen to the sounds of nature, the rhythms of the city, the melodies of human interaction. Or a writer setting aside their pen, immersing themselves in the world of art, music, or dance, allowing their minds to be nourished by the creativity of others, their imaginations sparked by new ideas and perspectives. Creative rest is like that, a journey of exploration, a pilgrimage to the wellspring of inspiration, a time to replenish the creative reserves and to reconnect with the joy of creating for the sheer pleasure of it, without the pressure of expectation or the demands of productivity. Play, that seemingly frivolous activity that we often associate with childhood, is actually a vital ingredient in the cultivation of creativity. It's a state of open-ended exploration, of experimentation without judgment, of allowing our imaginations to run wild, to create new worlds, to invent new possibilities. Playfulness allows us to tap into our inner child, that source of wonder, curiosity, and boundless imagination that can often become buried beneath the weight of adult responsibilities and societal expectations. Make time for activities that bring you joy, that spark your imagination, that allow you to tap into your inner child. This might involve playing games, building forts, drawing, painting, writing silly poems, dancing, singing, or simply spending time in nature, exploring the world with a sense of wonder and curiosity. Give yourself permission to be silly, to experiment, to let go of perfectionism, and to simply enjoy the process of creating without judgment or self-criticism. Cultivate a curious mindset, asking questions, seeking answers, and exploring new ideas and perspectives. Read books, watch documentaries, listen to podcasts, attend lectures, engage in conversations with people who inspire you and challenge your assumptions. Feed your mind with new information, new experiences, and new ways of seeing the world. Embrace the spirit of lifelong learning, always seeking to expand your knowledge, your understanding, and your perspectives. Explore new territories. Step outside your comfort zone and explore new territories, both physically and mentally. Travel to new places, immerse yourself in different cultures, learn a new language, try a new hobby, or experiment with a new form of creative expression. Exploration expands your horizons, challenges your perspectives, and provides a rich source of inspiration for your creativity. It can also help you to break free from rigid thinking patterns, to develop greater flexibility and adaptability, and to cultivate a sense of adventure and openness to new experiences. Embrace the arts. Immerse yourself in the world of art, music, literature, theater, and film. Visit museums, attend concerts, read books, watch movies, and engage with creative works that inspire you and spark your imagination. The arts can provide a powerful source of creative inspiration, offering new perspectives, new ideas, and new ways of seeing the world. They can also help you to connect with your emotions, to expand your empathy, and to cultivate a deeper appreciation for the beauty and complexity of the human experience. Spend time in nature. Nature is a boundless source of creativity, a symphony of colors, textures, sounds, and patterns that can awaken your senses, inspire your imagination, and rejuvenate your spirit. Spend time in nature observing the intricate details of a flower, the majestic sweep of a mountain range, the rhythmic crashing of waves on the shore. Allow yourself to be awestruck by the beauty and complexity of the natural world, and let its wonders spark your creativity. Nature can provide a sense of peace, tranquility, and connection to something larger than ourselves, creating a fertile ground for creative inspiration. Cultivate a beginner's mind. Approach new experiences with a beginner's mind, a sense of openness, curiosity, and wonder. Let go of preconceived notions, expectations, and judgments, and allow yourself to be surprised, delighted, and inspired by the world around you. A beginner's mind is a fertile ground for creativity, allowing you to see things with fresh eyes, to make new connections, and to discover hidden possibilities. It's about approaching life with a sense of childlike wonder, embracing the unknown with open arms, and allowing yourself to be surprised and delighted by the world's mysteries. Practice mindful observation. Pay attention to the details of your surroundings, the subtle nuances of light and shadow, the intricate patterns of nature, the expressions on people's faces, the stories that unfold in everyday life. Mindful observation can sharpen your senses, deepen your awareness, and provide a rich source of inspiration for your creative endeavors. It's about slowing down, paying attention to the present moment, and noticing the beauty and complexity that surrounds you. Engage in free writing or free drawing. Set aside time for free writing or free drawing, allowing your thoughts and ideas to flow freely without judgment or censorship. This can be a powerful way to tap into your subconscious mind, to unleash your creativity, and to discover new ideas and perspectives. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, or artistic skill. Simply allow your thoughts and emotions to flow onto the page or canvas, creating a space for unfiltered self-expression. Consider taking a creative retreat. A dedicated time and space where you can disconnect from the demands of daily life and immerse yourself in your creative passions. This could be a weekend getaway, a week-long retreat, or even just a few hours set aside each week to focus on your creative pursuits. A creative retreat can provide the space and time you need to reconnect with your creative spark, to explore new ideas, and to nurture your artistic spirit. Spend time engaging in activities that bring you joy and connect you with your inner child. This might involve playing games, building forts, drawing, painting, writing silly poems, dancing, singing, or simply spending time in nature, exploring the world with a sense of wonder and curiosity. Connecting with your inner child can help you to tap into your innate creativity, to unleash your imagination, and to rediscover the joy of creating for the sheer pleasure of it. Engage in collaborative creative projects with others. This can be a stimulating and inspiring way to generate new ideas, to learn from different perspectives, and to expand your creative horizons. Collaboration can also provide a sense of community and support, encouraging you to take risks, to experiment, and to push the boundaries of your creativity. By sharing ideas, brainstorming solutions, and offering feedback, you can create a synergy that amplifies your individual creative potential. Embrace the power of rest. Recognize that rest is an essential component of creativity. Allow yourself time to relax, to recharge, and to replenish your creative reserves. This might involve taking naps, meditating, spending time in nature, or simply enjoying quiet moments of solitude. When you give your mind and body the rest they need, you create the space for your creativity to flourish. Rest allows your subconscious mind to process information, to make new connections, and to generate fresh insights. By cultivating creative rest, by nurturing your imagination, and by incorporating these strategies into your life, you can unlock the wellspring of inspiration within you, allowing your creativity to flow freely, to express itself authentically, and to enrich your life and the lives of others. Spiritual rest, connecting with the sacred within. In the depths of our being, beneath the layers of thoughts, emotions, and experiences, lies a wellspring of stillness, a sanctuary of peace, a connection to something greater than ourselves. This, my friend, is the realm of spiritual rest, a dimension of rejuvenation that nourishes our souls, connects us to the sacred, and reminds us of our inherent wholeness and belonging in the vast tapestry of existence. Spiritual rest is not about adhering to a particular religion or dogma. It's about cultivating a connection to something that transcends our individual selves, something that gives our lives meaning, purpose, and a sense of belonging in the grand scheme of things. It's about recognizing that we are not isolated beings, adrift in a sea of meaninglessness, but rather interconnected threads in the web of life, integral parts of a universe that is infinitely wise, loving, and supportive. Imagine a vast, starlit sky, its darkness illuminated by the brilliance of countless stars, each one a beacon of light, a reminder of our place in the vast cosmos. Spiritual rest is like gazing up at that sky, contemplating the mysteries of the universe, feeling a sense of wonder and awe for the infinite expanse of creation, recognizing our own smallness yet also our profound connection to the vastness of existence. Spiritual rest is not about escaping from the world. It's about finding sanctuary within it, about recognizing the sacred in the everyday, about cultivating a sense of reverence for life in all its forms. It's about connecting with the source of our being, the wellspring of love, wisdom, and compassion that resides within each of us. It's about recognizing that the divine is not separate from us, but rather woven into the very fabric of our being, waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and expressed. There are countless paths to spiritual rest, as many as there are individuals seeking connection to the sacred. What resonates with one person may not resonate with another, and that's perfectly okay. The key is to find practices and beliefs that nourish your soul, that connect you to a sense of meaning and purpose, and that support your journey towards wholeness and inner peace. Your spiritual journey is a unique and personal odyssey, a path that unfolds with each step you take, each experience you embrace, each connection you forge. Meditation, the practice of quieting the mind and cultivating a state of focused awareness, can be a powerful tool for connecting with your inner self, for accessing a deeper sense of peace and tranquility, and for cultivating a sense of connection to something greater than yourself. There are many different forms of meditation, from mindfulness meditation, where you focus on your breath and observe your thoughts and sensations without judgment, to loving kindness meditation, where you cultivate feelings of compassion and goodwill towards yourself and others, to transcendental meditation, which involves the repetition of a mantra to quiet the mind and access a deeper state of consciousness. Experiment with different styles to find what resonates with you and supports your journey towards spiritual rest. Prayer, the act of communicating with a higher power, can be a source of comfort, guidance, and strength. Whether you pray to a specific deity, to the universe, or simply to the spirit of love and compassion, prayer can provide a sense of connection, support, and hope. It can be a way to express gratitude, to seek guidance, to offer forgiveness, or to simply commune with the divine presence that permeates all of creation. Nature is a sanctuary, a temple of the divine, a reflection of the interconnectedness and beauty of all creation. Spending time in nature, whether it's walking in the woods, sitting by the ocean, or simply observing the clouds drifting across the sky, can help you to connect with the natural rhythms of life, to feel a sense of awe and wonder, and to cultivate a deeper connection to the earth and all its inhabitants. Nature can be a source of profound inspiration, a mirror reflecting the beauty and wisdom of the universe, a reminder of our interconnectedness with all living things. These ancient practices combine movement, breathwork, and mindfulness to promote physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Yoga and Tai Chi can help you to cultivate a deeper connection to your body, to quiet your mind, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace and harmony. They can also help you to release tension, to increase flexibility and strength, and to cultivate a greater sense of body awareness. Engaging in creative activities such as painting, writing, music, or dance can be a powerful way to connect with your inner spirit, to express your emotions, and to tap into a deeper source of inspiration and creativity. Creative expression can also be a form of meditation, allowing you to lose yourself in the process of creation and to connect with a sense of flow and transcendence. Whether you're writing poetry, composing music, painting a landscape, or dancing with abandon, creative expression can be a portal to the sacred, a way to channel your inner spirit and connect with the divine flow of creativity. Engaging in acts of service, whether it's volunteering your time, donating to a cause you believe in, or simply offering a helping hand to someone in need, can be a powerful way to connect with your compassion, to contribute to something larger than yourself, and to experience a sense of purpose and meaning. Acts of service can take many forms, from volunteering at a local soup kitchen to helping an elderly neighbor with their groceries, to simply offering a listening ear to a friend in need. By extending kindness and compassion to others, we not only contribute to the well-being of our communities, but we also nourish our own souls and deepen our connection to the interconnectedness of all beings. Connecting with others who share your spiritual beliefs or practices can provide a sense of community, support, and shared purpose. Joining a spiritual group, attending religious services, or participating in online forums can help you to deepen your spiritual practice, to learn from others, and to feel a sense of belonging and connection. Sharing your spiritual journey with others can provide a sense of support, encouragement, and inspiration, as you learn from each other's experiences and perspectives. Exploring the wisdom of sacred texts, such as the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, or the Tao Te Ching, can provide insights into spiritual teachings, philosophical perspectives, and ethical principles that can guide your life and deepen your understanding of the human experience. These texts offer a wealth of wisdom, guidance, and inspiration, providing a framework for understanding the nature of reality, the purpose of life, and the path to spiritual awakening. Participating in rituals and ceremonies, whether they are religious or secular, can create a sense of sacred space, connect you to a lineage of tradition and wisdom, and provide a framework for marking important life transitions and milestones. Rituals can be as simple as lighting a candle each morning to set an intention for the day, or as elaborate as participating in a traditional religious ceremony. They can provide a sense of grounding connection and meaning, anchoring us to something larger than ourselves, and reminding us of our place in the grand scheme of things. Embarking on a pilgrimage to a sacred site or attending a spiritual retreat can provide a powerful opportunity for introspection, reflection, and deepening your connection to your spiritual practice. These experiences can offer a break from the demands of daily life, allowing you to immerse yourself in a supportive environment and to focus on your spiritual growth. Pilgrimages can be journeys to places of spiritual significance, such as holy sites, temples, or natural wonders, while retreats can offer a dedicated time and space for meditation, contemplation, and spiritual renewal. Cultivating mindfulness in your daily life, paying attention to the present moment with curiosity and acceptance, can help you to appreciate the sacred in the everyday, to find beauty and meaning in the ordinary, and to cultivate a deeper connection to the present moment. Mindfulness is about bringing your full attention to the present moment, without judgment, observing your thoughts, emotions, and sensations as they arise. This practice can help you to cultivate a deeper awareness of your inner world, to appreciate the beauty and richness of the present moment, and to connect with a sense of peace and tranquility. Expressing gratitude for the blessings in your life, for the people you love, for the beauty of the natural world, and for the gift of life itself, can cultivate a sense of awe, wonder, and appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can shift your perspective from lack to abundance, from negativity to appreciation, and from isolation to connection. Forgiveness. Practicing forgiveness, both for yourself and others, can release the burdens of resentment, anger, and guilt, allowing you to experience greater peace, compassion, and spiritual freedom. Forgiveness is not about condoning harmful behavior. It's about releasing the grip of negativity and resentment, freeing yourself from the burdens of the past, and opening your heart to the possibility of healing and reconciliation. Self-compassion. Treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, especially during times of challenge or difficulty, can foster a sense of inner peace, self-love, and connection to your inner wisdom. Self-compassion is about offering yourself the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend, recognizing that you are human, that you make mistakes, and that you are worthy of love and compassion, even when you fall short of your own expectations. Connecting with your intuition. Listening to the whispers of your intuition, that inner voice that guides you towards your true path, can help you to align with your soul's purpose, and to make choices that are in harmony with your deepest values and aspirations. Intuition is that gut feeling, that inner knowing that often speaks to us in subtle ways. By cultivating a deeper connection to your intuition, you can tap into a source of wisdom and guidance that can support you on your spiritual journey. Spiritual rest is not a destination, it's a journey, a lifelong exploration of the sacred within and the interconnectedness of all things. It's about cultivating a sense of reverence for life, for the natural world, and for the divine spark that resides within each of us. It's about finding meaning and purpose in our lives, connecting with something greater than ourselves, and embracing the journey with an open heart, a curious mind, and a spirit of gratitude and wonder. So, my friend, embark on this journey of spiritual exploration, discover the practices and beliefs that resonate with your soul, and cultivate a deeper connection to the sacred within.